Hello, I'm Mrs. J, and today we're going to talk about modules 15 and 16, and the first thing we're going to talk about is the horizontal line test. We know these are functions because it says for each function, which means it passed a vertical line test. The horizontal line test tells you if it's one-to-one. It needs to be one-to-one to be able to find an inverse. So horizontal line test, if you can draw a horizontal line and it hits the graph at more than one spot, it is not a one-to-one. So in this case, we can hit at 2 spots when we draw a horizontal line, so it would be no. Here we can draw horizontal lines and only hit 1 spot on the line. So this one is yes. This one, this line right here at -4, it hits 2 points. So it would be no. This one I can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 points on the line. So it is no. Here's another one where we can hit 2 here at 0 and 2 here at 5. So it is no. This one, notice this one here, because of this open circle, it is one-to-one. So this would be yes. So 2 yeses, 4 no's. Okay, this one, to graph the inverse, the first thing you want to do is find the point. Find a couple of the points. Like this one is 5, 7. And this one is 4, 0. And this one is 2, -3. The inverse switches the x and y. So it becomes 7, 5, 0, 4, -3, 2. Now, so that you can see it on the same graph, I'm going to bring up the answer. So they found all the points. They switched them. And the blue is the new graph. Now notice the graph. If we draw x equals y, this graph, the y-intercept is 0, and then go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, this line. It will reflect across that line. Notice how it could spin on that line. So if you have 2 graphs and you want to see if they are inverses, if you have the graph, you can draw this line and they should spin around that line. Let's look at another one. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is find those 4 points. And those 4 points are -6, -4, 0, -3, 2, 0, and 3, 4. So we found those points. Now to find the inverse, you switch their x and y. So they took each of the points and they switched them. Just switch it. Because inverse functions, the domain of the one is the range of the other. It switches it. And then when you plot them, it looks like this. And notice if we look at the x equals y line, it's flipping on that line. And that's all that's to that.